Hi, it's Sue Fletcher here, and I really want to talk about the different sun signs and the different parts of the body that each sun sign can have a problem with. So let's start with Aries, because that's the first sign. Aries people do suffer with their heads, so headaches, neuralgia, and my husband is an Aries, and he only has to go out and there's a bit of rain in the wind, or a bit of wind and without a hat, and he's got neuralgia and he does suffer with headaches. So I think it's really important that Aries people do look after their heads and always have a hat handy, or a scarf ready, because they are the ones that are going to suffer with their heads. So obviously, Taurus is the next sign, and I'm a Taurian, and we suffer with our throats. And actually, I had my tonsils out at 5, so you have to be careful again. You need a scarf around there. Really make sure that, it's particularly in the winter, that your throat is really protected. And with the next sign is Gemini. So Gemini rules the lungs and the circulation, and you often find cyclists are Gemini, and obviously they need a lot of lung capacity to be cycling all the time. It's quite interesting, and it rules the nerves and the arms and the shoulders, and Geminis are prone to break their collarbones, so they have to be careful of that. So the next sign is Cancer, and Cancer has problems with the tummy area, so they probably get indigestion. They worry a lot, so they have a nervous stomach, and it's also, they have a tendency with ulcers, and it gives them a reputation sometimes of having a delicate health. So the next sign is Virgo, and Virgo also, that rules the intestines, and they are a sign that can't eat rubbish. They have to be really careful what they eat, and they would probably do better on, when you either eat protein or you eat carbs, but you don't eat them both together, because they suffer with indigestion. So yeah, Virgos have to be really careful. They tend to be nervous as well, and they need to have a balanced diet. They get anxious, but in a different way to Cancerians. So then we've got, after that, we've got Virgo, we've got Libra. So Libra rules the kidneys, and any disturbance of their, usually sensitive and well balanced, because Libras are well balanced, through an accident or an argument is soon reflected through their kidneys, so they have to be really careful. And then we have Scorpio. Now Scorpio rules the sexual organs, and so they have a tendency to do nothing by halves. They're very tenacious, and they can be quite argumentative. It's a fixed sign, so they can be quite stubborn. So they, you have to be careful with Scorpio sometimes. Okay, then the next sign is Sagittarius. So Sagittarius rules the liver, the largest organ and the largest planet in the solar system. It rules the hips as well, and the thighs, and they shouldn't stagnate, and they can really put on weight easily. They like sweet things, they like to drink a lot, they like all the nice things, a bit like Taurus actually. So does Taurus, but Sagittarius, you find, usually will put weight on because of the liver. The liver rules, is to do with Sagittarius. So right, Capricorn is next, and Capricorn rules the skeleton, rules the teeth. It might have problems with bad backs, structure of some sort might be a problem. The knees and as I say, the teeth. They'll have problems with rheumatism as well. So yeah, poor old Capricorn, they have to be really careful. So then we have Aquarius. So Aquarius again is rules the circulation, and people with Aquarius strong in their charts suffer from varicose veins and hardening of the arteries, and cold weather in particular is really difficult for them. And then we've got Pisces, and Pisces rules the feet. And when they're affected even by something minor like shoes that don't fit, the Pisces will be, they'll really suffer. And my mum was a Pisces and she could never get a pair of shoes to fit her. She was always complaining. So they have to be also careful about the medicines they take, and because they might be the sign that is allergic to some kind of drug that's prescribed to them. So they have to be careful of that as well. So I hope that's helped, and I'll be back to you soon with some more astrology. So bye for now.